This time on Boneyard Revivals, we rip out the drivetrain out of Black Betty, our 1985 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Hi, I'm Robert, and you're watching Boneyard Revivals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. It's time for this 307 and this, pretty sure it's a TH250/300, whatever model transmission it was. But either way, it's time for both of them to come out of the car. And we're going to be throwing in another V8 and that GM Turbo 350 right over there. However, this video is just going to be the whole tear out and clean up the car and get it ready for the new engine and the new transmission. So first things first, disconnect the battery. I guess seems to be a traditional thing around here. Okay, and I need to go put this back in the square body because I'm running out of good batteries around here. And I stole it out of that one. Next thing we're going to be tacking is going to be our radiator. As you guys know, this one actually does leak. So we're going to need another radiator for the other engine that's going in this car. I might just end up buying a new one or buying one off Rock Auto or something to stuff in it. And then let's see, what do I have on my trusty cardboard Sharpie list? All of that needs to happen. Our used radiator out of here, and as you can see, she's definitely leaking from a few spots. So that being said, unfortunately, I think this one's gonna have to be retired, which stinks because this was one that I think my dad had. He pulled out of something heck probably 20-30 years ago, and when we first got in the car it worked good, but I guess that's what happens when stuff sits around for too long. All right, so at this point we got our radiator out of the way, we got our fan shroud out of the way. I went and disconnected the trans cooler lines, disconnected my makeshift water temp and oil pressure gauge, and I think we still need to tackle power steering lines. They need to come off power steering pump. That goes down to the box. And I think on the front side of things up here, that's pretty much that. Oh, also pulled out my little Oldsmobile, little tab there. The guy that sits right here. That guy usually chills in there. I didn't want to risk breaking it off because I kind of like it. It looks cool. So, even though when somebody repainted this car, they just resprayed over it, which is really cool. You can kind of still see how they just kind of just sprayed their, they're just going over with the paint can, just went, yep, don't care, yep, paint it all. Thanks, guy. This was going to take up that much time, but the power steering pump has proven to be difficult, to say the least, because the one line on the back doesn't quite want to come off. So now we're kind of removing the whole bracket to just kind of pull it out of the way, and I'll drop it down or something, and oh, I was just about to make a statement. How annoying it is when you're wrenching in the shop and you lose that one ratchet and socket or whatever tool you were using, and you're over here, you're going, not here, and then you're, over here, nope, not here, and you're back there, nope, not there. Where'd I leave it? Yep, right in the rad support. Second you find it, oh yeah, I remember putting that there. Nice. Alright, so drive shaft's out. Next thing I'm coming in here for is going to be, got to get our trans shift linkage cable off. Our speedometer cable needs to come off from the back of the trans. I disconnected the lines from the front. I'm probably gonna be coming in here to disconnect the transcooler lines and just dropping them completely. Trans cross member removed. All right, she's back on the ground, and the only thing to do besides drag the cherry picker in here and get ready to pluck the whole thing out is to take the hood off. I didn't take it off earlier because I didn't have assistance, but now I do. So you ready to take the hood off?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna show you a little trick for these hoods here because it's super important. I mean, at least to me it is, to get it lined back up right when you go to put it back on. Yourself some sort of a Sharpie here. This happens to be a paint marker, but it will do the trick. And right around where your hinge goes on the hood, I usually will trace that, if I can get the pen to work. Come on. It's a little cold. And just kind of trace it around like that, and then we'll do this back one as well, just so we kind of have a general idea of when we go to put the hood back on where it was lined up when it came off. I'll do something a little bit like that, and that should get us lined up pretty good. And I'll go ahead and do it to the other side as well. Got it. Support it. Don't let it fall. I'm counting on you. It's all fun and games until the windshield's shattered out of it. Safe life repair, safe life replace. What is it still attached to?
I don't know, but it's heavy.
Does it actually have to come out? Oh my god, it does. That's dumb. Who designed it like that?
Probably you.
It's good. Okay. Saw that. I saw that one coming. Okay. Let me get my hands in here. Okay. Up.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll just forget about that.
That's where they're supposed to go.
Alright. So bring your end. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. There you go. Okay. That could have went better, but it also could have went worse. Take your wins where you get them. Alright, now to get cherry picker in here and grip and rip, tater chip. Banging my cherry picker off my nice clean 5-drawer tool cart. You didn't.
I didn't.
Okay, let's see how you make it down the hallway. No pressure. No, oh, she made it. She made it through doorway 1. Can she make it through doorway 2? Too narrow. You need help? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll help you then.
Stop being mean to me.
I think we're ready to pull this out. You don't think I am, do you? Oh, trust me, I know. It's going to be interesting. What do you think I forgot to disconnect? No, I got the starter wire. Yeah, the motor mounts are out. Or the bolts, anyways. They should just come right out. See how it goes. Hopefully she picks nice. So far, not great. Sorry for some reason. Okay. Caught on whatever it was caught on that side. It's off the motor mount. Oh, hey. Maybe it's a good idea to disconnect your booster hose. Yeah, I know. You were right.
I know you were right. Good boy.
Okay, there's that.
I know!
That's not connected. Look pretty Gucci. You're pretty much almost there, actually. Putting a lot of trust in this engine hoist that I've used twice. Okay. Right up against the firewall. I want to get it high enough for the oil pan. We're running out of room, boys. What if I... Okay. Okay. This is the exhaust. Oh. Okay. 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 Not the way I wanted to do this, boys. Definitely not the way I intended this one going. Oh. Of course, this doesn't want to... Oh, I really need that to swivel right now. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'd like to get it. Not what I was fully thinking there. Of course, why is the jack getting stuck on everything? Come out! Okay. That could have went a lot better. It also could have went a lot worse. But the job's done. That's all that matters. 307 and TH250, I think that's what we've been calling that. Officially out of the street and strip Cutlass. How about that? For you guys trying to do this at home, have another person here. Kira abandoned me, I guess, for whatever reason. That's something that you wanted to say.
I did not abandon him.
What did you do then?
I went upstairs with the dog, in which he laid down on the couch, and I was like, what is your problem? And then he was ready to go back outside, so I went to the bathroom, and then my brother called, and he called like multiple times. So I picked it up thinking it was important, and then he kept me on the phone for an hour.
Okay, so she has a valid excuse at least. So she didn't abandon me, but I still have the footage of you walking out of the garage and then not coming back, so. Let's go ahead and take a look at the instant replay. As you can see here, it definitely looks like the player stepped out of bounds, most indefinitely abandoning the teammate. We'll send it over to our correspondent, Jake.
Yeah, Rob, if you can watch this tape right here, if you watch right about now, she steps out of bounds, and that's going to be a wasted timeout. I would have never thrown that challenge flag. That's just a bad call right there.
You didn't wait for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. At least didn't drop the hood on the windshield. You did a good job there. Thank you for your help.
It's the last time you're getting it.
He abandoned us. That's what happened there. Well, he swung her out by myself, and I probably gave myself hernia, and damn, I feel it in my arm, you know, just big, strong, picking things up, putting them down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, engine officially out of Black Betty. That's pretty cool. Cheers, boys. Cheers. So I guess at this point, let's get our transmission and our engine split from each other. Get the 307 on an engine stand, and that's gonna eventually segue us to the end of this video and into another video that's gonna be coming out very soon. Stay tuned. Figured out where that other leak was coming from. Freeze plug on the block was actually rotted out too. Come over and look, I scraped all that sealer stuff that we put on this one. This one actually held up right towards the end of me driving the car with this engine in it. Started leaking again, but not bad. This one has, that one has a hole too, so that's pretty much leaking from 2 freeze plugs just from rotting out, but that's to be expected. I mean, what else do you want from a, you know, numbers matching? As far as we know, we can actually confirm that now that we actually have this out. There should be a number on the back of the block here somewhere. I'll have to clean it up better, but you won't be seeing that in this video. We're ending it here. There will be another video where we go over this engine. I'm going to tear it, not completely tear it apart, but tear a few things off of it, just because I want to pique my curiosity on some stuff going on with this engine, just to confirm a few things. But besides that, yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote on the old 307 here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it as always. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because we do a lot of engine pulls and dump a lot of new engines in, and have hunks like this leaking fluids all over my garage floor. So if you did enjoy this video, do all the stuffs that you can do, that YouTube gives you the powers to do, I guess. And we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.